Okay, Boonboomger episode 19. Overall, I thought this episode was okay. It was nothing too special. Honestly, I thought going into this episode it would be the love triangle that I've been predicting for the longest time between Shirabe, Boon Diesel, and Boondario, but we didn't get that, which was kind of surprising because the episode previews made it seem like it was going to be one of those love interest episodes, but that was actually the first opening bit of the episode that we saw for Shirabe still fawning over Boondario. So we've got that. She's still at Boonboom, you could say. But this episode was a Boondario episode, focused episode, you could say in a way, because we learnt more about his past, we learnt more about his backstory, we learnt more about his fears, but not only that, what him overcoming those fears in this week's episode. So we get a little bit more of insight into Boondario's past, where we find out that during the Milky Way circuit, there was this one course that they were racing, and there was the dangerous path and the safe path. And the dangerous path was sort of doing like a boost jump over sort of like a gap. If you played your Mario Karts, you probably know what I'm talking about. You take the speed ramp and you go over it. But Boondario was about to take it, but he was too scared and he took the same path. And he always wanted to be brave like Boon Diesel, who had no fear, that could fly in a way. And I can understand if, Boondario couldn't make the jump. I mean, he is like a giant trailer truck. You can't really see him making that jump with the weight in it, but then again, Sentai logic, so he probably could. But Boondario had kind of like a fear of heights or a fear of flying, you could say. More of a fear of flying because, he was scared of soaring through the air because he didn't have that sort of like fearlessness in him like Boon Diesel. So the monster of the week is an ATM monster, and it's making everyone get weighed down with money. And if I guess their fear is money, spending money. I wasn't paying too much attention. I was just enjoying the episode. I was kind of multitasking with this week's episode. But it was a really fun monster, like turning into an ATM, and then whenever he would sort of do like his pose, it would be in the shape of an ATM. That was a lot of fun. I think having an ATM monster is like really wacky and goofy, something I really do enjoy about this show. But not only that, it was like a fun monster of the week. Also, Team Rocket Trio, I freaking love them. These guys are like my favorite characters. One of my favorite characters in Boonboomger. I mean, I love them so much. Like, it opened up with Yurika doing impressions of Kattenborg, and that got a laugh out of me because, like, they're just taking the piss out of their boss, and that's something I really did enjoy in this episode. So, there was an ATM monster. It didn't work on freaking Sakito, Boon Violet, and it didn't work on Joe because they're broke. They're freaking dirt poor, because apparently Joe spent all his money on gym equipment and workout gear. And Boon Violet, he's just poor in general because, he's been up in space for so long and he just came to Earth. So we've got that going on. But overall, we had some pretty good fights in this episode with the ATM monster. But not only that, we got to see a brand new combination with Boondario and Boon Diesel where his wings can come out, which I didn't know that they could do that. I think they kind of hid that from the toys, or I didn't watch enough toy reviews that you could actually do with this the mech. So this is kind of a first for me because I thought that Boon Diesel and Boondario or Boon Robo would have no sort of formation that would come together, which is kind of silly to think because Sentai mech, you gotta combine them together to get the Ultra Megazord, but they do combine together, and it's the wings on the back and the bow and arrow that Boon Diesel uses in his Robo form, and I think it looked pretty cool. I mean, I know it's just the wings attaching to the back, but I'm hoping we get to see more of Boondario and Boon Diesel forming together. I know later in July we're getting the not the 6-inch power-up, the Boon Red power-up, the Boon 119 for the fire truck and stuff like that. We're getting that along with the mech combination. But not only that, there's rumors and rumblings about a team power-up that we're getting later down the line. And then also I guess a final power-up for Boon Red, I think, is one of the leaks. I don't know. Like I said, I don't follow the leaks too much. I mostly get them secondhand off Twitter, or if I see like Dawson Ryder talking about it. Like I don't go chasing the leaks too much when it comes to Boonboomger, because I'm busy at work all day. But overall, I really enjoyed the combination between the two mechs, and I really enjoyed the finishing fight as the episode ended with sort of Boon Dario overcoming that fear of flying, and next time he should be able to conquer that jump. And the episode did end on a happy note, you could say, where everyone made a wish, and you had Mira making Mira making like 20 wishes, you could say. Not 20 literally, she made like 3. But everyone else had like wishes for world peace, and they want to be with their friends forever. They want to be together. They want to like fight evil space aliens to keep the world safe. And like I said, you had Mira, and her goal was like, I want money. I want a pay raise, which was kind of funny. And Boon Blue, Mita, his goal was like, oh, I can't talk about it because it's top secret and stuff like that. But overall, it ended on a really nice, happy note. Like this is one of those episodes that I think it lines up with a Japanese holiday, I believe. Don't quote me on that, because that's why they were doing the wishes thing. But overall, it was a fun episode. I really did enjoy it. I mean, it was okay. Nothing too crazy. Like, I wasn't expecting Boondario to get the focus. Like, usually it's the Rangers, but the mech is kind of part of the cast. He is part of the team. So it's glad to see him actually get some focus and some more exploration on his backstory that we've heard about. So I'm glad they're expanding on Boondario, and he's not just there for the sake of being there. They're fleshing out his character some more. But overall, I enjoyed this episode. Like I said, it was okay, but I enjoyed it. And we're almost in the 20s, which is crazy to think. We're in the 20s of Boonboomger already. So we're not at the halfway point already, but we're getting there, which is even more crazy to think about. But what did you guys think of this episode? Tell me in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions. With that said, I will see you guys later. Peace out, take care, and bye.